If you look at the CRB Commodities Price Index, down 17.5%. That was before reaching its all-time high on May 11th of this year. But do commodities investors expect the Fed to continue to stand pat on interest rates? And, well, does it have further to fall? That's really what we want to know. Kerr is the president of Kerr Trading International, and he's joining us now from Stamford, Connecticut. Welcome to In Focus, Kevin.
Well, thank you.
So, do commodities have further to fall?
Well, in a broad spectrum, we've seen all the commodities really pull back here, especially led by gold and oil. You know, it's hard to say. A lot of people are still very bearish on oil. You know, this is the main driver for the CRB. So we could see it fall even further. We saw a little of that today. You know, there's just a lot of bearish sentiment, but traders have to remember that they have to be cautious. There are a lot of elements at play here, and anything could change overnight even.
Do you think a Fed on hold for the rest of this year is already factored into commodities traders, commodities investors' minds?
Yeah, I really do. I think nobody's really expecting any kind of volatile movement from the Fed the rest of the year. Really nothing today, so it's really already priced in. I don't see anybody really making any drastic moves in the near future. What
do you think about natural gas prices? Obviously, it's a subject we're talking a lot about in its own right, but also because of what's going on with Aramark's positions, what's come to light on that. I mean, do you think the decline in natural gas is because of funds unwinding large positions? Do you think it's because of other factors? I mean, what's really driving this sort of price volatility?
Well, clearly the funds have had some impact, but this is strictly a demand and supply problem. We have plenty of gas in storage. We had a very mild hurricane season thus far. It's still not over yet, I remind people that, but we've had a very, very light season, and we had a very warm winter last winter, so supplies have been able to build very strong, and they're almost at capacity, if not already there. So unless we get an early cold snap, which we have gotten a little bit of in the Midwest already, you know, these storage levels are going to stay high, and demand has got to pick up to reduce some of these inventories.
You mentioned a cold snap. What are you looking at for heating oil?
Well, again, heating oil supplies were very strong today. We're kind of getting the same scenarios with natural gas. Refiners are really going to the barrel and trying to produce as much heating oil as they can right now, because that's where the margins are going to pay them off the most. And we saw a big build in heating oil, which is what helped bring crude down today. We actually saw a bigger than expected draw in crude oil today, but that didn't have as much impact as the build in heating oil. So we're definitely going to be looking at as we go into fall.
If we step a little bit away from energy and look to gold, I mean, this is another commodity that's really seen a really big price drop-off, say, during the past few weeks in particular. Where do you think gold is going? Well,
again, you know, we have to look at this in context of that we were at 26-year highs in this market. We're looking at gold, and we see a pullback of this significance. Sure, it's significant, but we're really focused on where is the buying opportunity, where is this thing going to base out, and then continue to move higher, which we believe it will into early next year. We have to remember that we're getting into physical gold buying season in many parts of the world, and at these prices, it's once again attractive to those physical buyers, so that could definitely improve the price.
All right, Kevin, we thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Deirdre.
That was Kevin Kerr of Kerr Trading International joining us there from Stamford, Connecticut. Well, you have been watching In Focus. Thanks so much for being with us. I'm Deirdre Bolton. We hope you'll join us tomorrow for another edition of In Focus right here on Bloomberg Television. In the meantime, Ellen Breitman is here. Market Line is next. Stay with us for that.
In a shell game, you need to be quick to spot the hidden prize. Trading's no shell game, but its secrets are revealed to the quick, to those with the right tools. eSignal's tools keep you ahead of the market. It has fast, reliable data, shows buy-sell pressures that drive price, and offers integrated trading. And now, get a free CD with eSignal software and training, plus a bonus audio track with trading secrets of the pros. Call 800-833-2858 today.
The attraction was there from day one.
I felt like I wanted to kiss her the moment I saw him.
I kissed him first.
It was amazing.
It was fireworks. Experience what it feels like when attraction is ignited by deep compatibility. Log on to eHarmony today and get your $50 compatibility profile free.
And then she said,
"What took you so long?" And then we held hands after that, and then I can't remember when the kiss was, but whenever it was good.
eHarmony.com. Log on today.
Bad people, the gang members in the neighborhood. My brother, he wouldn't be happy at all if I was to tell him I was going to drop out of school. He would not. approve of that, because then that's going to be two of us not handling our business.
Me and my friends are close, and we all believe in each other. I know they could graduate, even if it takes them longer than the 4 years.
We have classes together, so
we study together, we help each other with our homework.
Realized we messed up in the past.
Failed a couple classes before, not doing as much work as I should be doing. My two best friends, they keep me working hard.
Our story begins with a journey for knowledge.
For research indicates that when a parent taketh a more active role in their child's quest for education,
that child will be bestowed with higher grades and higher sense of being.
Just a wee bit of time out of your meeting schedule is all it takes to show your allegiance.
Hear what your kids are saying. Get more involved. Join your local PTA.
You've got the S&P 500 trading at a 5-year high, and Morgan Stanley are seeing the photos there. One big reason why. The brokerage firm delivering better than expected earnings and financial shares flexing their muscles. But earnings really just part of the equation. The Fed is the other reason. Traders betting that Ben Bernanke and company are finished raising rates. The latest from the Fed due out 1 1/4 hours from now on this Wednesday, September 20th.